But authority voice, I want you to tag this video to Lemon. Where there is love, you don't raise dust out of nothing. You have hurt her so much. Something maybe she did because of single mistake that she did. You decided to be rubbing her own on her face and say nothing will happen. I want you to know today that a vicious woman, you don't need to underestimate a vicious woman. You don't underrate a vicious woman. Because her life revolves around you. Because you made her whom she is. Then you think you can also push her to the street. No. We all serve the same God, but we have different grace and different wisdom. That is where God is bigger than us. Everybody kneel down in the morning, afternoon, and night and pray only for one God. But you see grace, you see wisdom. That is where everybody is different. Mary is like a golden in your hand. Mary is like a diamond in your hand. And Mary is also like an egg in your hand. This does not mean that you pick her and break her. No. Life doesn't work that way. Do you know there is a way you will handle Mary? Mary will see you as her second God for the rest of her life. She has already started seeing you. Because meeting a young lady at that young age of 18, between 18 and 19 to 20 years, and two of you struggle to grow together, you must have at least reprune her the way you want her to be. But this does not mean that in every single mistake that this lady make, you're going to push her again back to the street. No. So I will advise you, because what you are now doing to Mary, you are gradually losing your dignity of patriotism. That's exactly what you are doing now. Because I am not the whole people in the internet, the whole world is watching you. Even people that were blaming Mary before, the same thing with me. I was blaming Mary at initial. Because I saw you being a victim, not knowing that in this dinner room, that Mary is a victim. As people are watching you, some people are praying for you, and some people also condemning your actions. Many people love you because of your patriotism. Now my question is, how will you, David Ifechukwu, Elias Lemon, how will you go to someone's family and say you want to reconcile them? You see, it will be difficult for you right now. Because only be an abok adrachuke. If you get, when I said you are gradually losing your dignity of patriotism, I am not lying. This is the facts. As a content creator who used to settle some relationship, now you cannot settle your own personal relationship. How will you go to someone's family and say you want to settle them? Some of them will pursue you, some of them may not even call you. You go out and start helping people, giving them money. That is a sign of patriotism. In fact, that was even the reason why I started following you. That's why I became your fan. Not knowing that even in your own house, the house is burning. Now, how will you have the same face, the same faith going outside and say you want to help people, why you kept 2 women in the same roof? You don't have peace. How do you want to make peace in another home? You can't make peace. When your house is burning, why are you pushing rats? Then another thing is that I wish you long life and prosperity, happy birthday. That is this month, March. I saw a clip, how you want to do it, bringing out event planner, blah, 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 blah. But my question is, you want to go outside, have peace, then come home where the home is burning. People have been advising you that it's not possible. Even me, it's not possible. I'm saying it, for keeping 2 women in the same roof. I use myself as an instance. My husband cannot go and bring in another woman in this roof. I'm not saying that my husband is perfect of all this lifestyle, no. But he cannot go outside and bring in another woman in the same roof. The house will get fire. He himself will not even have peace, just like you. Let us not pretend. Let us not deviate from the truth. Living a single lifestyle doesn't show that you are happy. Because if you live a single lifestyle outside, you come home and do what? And face the fire burning. I'm standing on the ground that you, Ifechuku Lemon, robbing this your polygamous relationship on Mary's face is bad and is condemnable. I'm a woman. Joy cannot take it. All this one that you people are bringing strategy to cover some things. Mary was not there when Joy came in. Blah, 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 blah. Who sent Mary out? It's you, wise one, Alex, and your uncle. Let me bring you your uncle in this matter. Uncle, with due respect, when an elderly man follow you to go and marry a woman, bring in a woman as a wife, and the woman started behaving, I'm not saying that what you did initially was wrong. No, uncle, don't get me wrong. Lemon, your uncle, from day one, what your uncle did was right by saying 2 of you should give each other distance so that you can cool your brain. That's the way they do it in Igbo land, to avoid the issue of sharing blood or losing someone. Another thing is that when your uncle, after settling this matter this way, and now discover that, okay, Mary is back in your house, your uncle should have come to your house again, because he was the one that asked Mary, please give a distance. That's the way they do it in Igbo land. He would have come back to say, okay, Mary, you are back now. See you, and give some advice. These are the things you need to do. Respect your husband. Do what your husband says. And do it on camera. Let people who saw when he sent Mary out will also see it, that okay, he has come also to welcome. They do it in my village too. That's the way it is in Igbo land. If an elderly man pursue a married woman to her house, and during the time of reconciliation, the same elderly man will also come back and to welcome that woman back. As long as you follow them when they marry that woman. If you decided to ask the woman to go back because of her behavior, that's the way they do it in Igbo land. What your uncle did then wasn't wrong by saying 2 of you go apart, maybe for some weeks. Sometimes they give weeks, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they will go back to their wife place and ask from their in-law, I hope you people have talked to your daughter, and they bring the woman back. That's the way it is done. I'm not a kid. So what your uncle did then was right, but where he did it wrong now, for not coming back again to come on camera, at least to come and welcome Mary and advise Mary on what to do. That is why I said I'm bringing your uncle, which is Kingfigo father, in this video. I saw a video where he was saying some kinsmen are blaming him on what he did, that Lemon should go and look for Mary and bring Mary back. Before Kingfigo now told him, Mary is back, Mary is now in Lemon's house. What he would have done that time after doing that video is coming to your house and call Mary and sit Mary down and say, Mary, look at why I say you should go. Now that you are back, please, my daughter, do this, do that, please. And Mary will listen to him. If there's something that Mary wants to tell him, Mary will also say, okay, uncle or papa or whatever, see you, this thing my husband did, I don't like it. That's the way it is. But your uncle did not do it. That is where I brought your uncle to this video. Back to you, David Ifechukwu. Do you see this shenanigan you and Joy are painting on Mary's face? You have a sister. You don't think that people are blessing you. People are laying curses on you. Don't bring a generational curse to your family. As I said, don't do to others what you don't like them to do to you. Many may not say something outside, may not say something out, but in her mind, she's feeling hot. That's the point. Let me give you a last scenario, Ifechukwu. There is this woman they married, and everybody in the family, the husband family, they don't like this woman. They keep on maltreating this woman. That the woman refused to go because of the love she has for the husband. To an extent, they join the husband. They have to manipulate the husband. At the end of the day, this woman died out of frustration, humiliation, and depression. At the point of death, the woman laid the curse. Until I know what they did to break that curse. This is not what I'm wishing. I'm not wishing death between you and Mary. No. Neither am I wishing a generational curse in your family. But what I'm telling you is that you should be careful. I know why I gave you these 3 scenarios. I want you to sit down, listen to this. You can recheck your movement. You can recheck your attitude. You can recheck your relationship with Mary. There is nobody standing for her. The only person that is standing for her is Wise One. But don't forget, there was a time Wise One was against Mary. There was a time Alex was against Mary, including me. From day one, when I saw you, I thought you were the victim of this violence, not knowing in a long run that Mary is a victim. Then, Wise One is a good person, or was a good person then. The same thing with Alex. Now, sitting down and now discover the kind of cunning ways you and Joy are playing, or the kind of character Joy is made of. They have decided to what? To retract their step. Now, Wise one is now a bad person. The same thing with Alex. You are seeing your elder brother as a bad person because they are telling you the truth. Maybe you will also call me a bad person too, because initially I thought you were the victim. Now I'm blaming you. You may also call me a bad person. That time I even said Joy could be anyone, any other lady out there, not knowing that you and Joy planned it from day one. That was wrong. You bringing Joy and be rubbing it on the face of Mary was a wrong step. A man with dignity would do. Now, where is your dignity? Dignity of respect, dignity of patriotism. Where is it? It has gradually phasing off. It will going to take you a long way to build this dignity again. Because you cannot import corn and they will bring cassava. Polygamy no be your mates. It's what you imported, that's what they brought to you. You did it to frustrate Mary. At the end of the day, you are the one being frustrated. Whether you are planning some of this game to make her leave, my dear Lemon, if you are falling out of love from the same woman you think you loved before, there is a way you will do it. Both parties will not feel hurt. Mary is a young lady with wisdom. I want you to take a look at every text message Mary is dropping for you. There is a wisdom in that message. But because you are blindfolded, you will not be able to capture it. You only see the wrong parts and come online and started blaming her. No, you are the one that is wrong. You refuse to see the grace that Mary has. You refuse to see the wisdom on this lady. You are being manipulated not to say it. I'm not wishing two of you apart, but I want you to still give peace a chance by two of you sitting down and working out your differences. That is my prayer for you today. Forget about this one you and Joy are planning. You do plan this one, and in fact, you yourself can see that Mary has already discovered what you people are doing, so you cannot use her again. Another thing I want to draw for you is that, you see, love, true love, is not easy to buy. I keep on telling you that marriage is not bed of roses. If you are falling apart, falling out of love from this young lady, my brother, two of you can also separate peacefully. Nobody will drag each other. But if you truly love this lady, stop bringing her on internet and rubbing rubbish on her face and telling bloggers to blog it. It doesn't go down well, especially for women. It may go down for other women that are husband snatchers, not people like me. You keep on discrediting this young lady and crediting your side chick. As long as your first wife has never given consent, go and marry. As long as you have not even married her, it's a side chick. If you get pain, then you do the right thing. But I have to tell you the truth, because if his Joy is in Mary's position, she will not accept it. If you truly love Mary, there are some things you will do that shows true love. Forget about this your fake reconciliation, the way you did last time. After accusing her as a murderer, You now come and do fake reconciliation to buy her mind. Took them for vacation, came back and meet and started war again. This is not true love. You have to get joy out of the picture if you actually love Mary. Do you know there are certain things you will do that shows that you really love Mary? Mary being a Yoruba person, you an Igbo. The way we cook, the way our food tastes is different thing from Yoruba food taste. That one you know it very well. There are some things you say, come, you can only teach Mary Igbo if you truly love Mary, so that she will understand when other people are speaking Igbo. So she will know when they are selling her, or when they are telling her the truth, or when they are advising her, okay, do this. They were using Igbo to betray her. She will understand. That's what we call true love. You can equally go to kitchen and say, come, I'll teach you how to cook Igbo food. Because the way our egusi taste is not the way Yoruba egusi taste. The way, you know, the way they cook their own. They normally cook and put aside the stew. We don't do that. Some of us Igbo that we also even love it. You can equal. There are many things. There are some things you will do that show true love. You may not do it on camera. There are some things you do. Okay, do see this thing you did. I don't like it. Off camera. Not calling her those names. On one side, Mary is wrong, but on a video for Mary, I'll have to tell Mary on some video, on some things that she did that doesn't go down well, that she can also correct. Not every little thing you come online after blaming her, you start crying, forming victim. No, you are not victim. Mary is the victim of all this scenario, all this shenanigans you and Joy are doing. Mary is a victim here, and is the one that's feeling hurt. You met her does not mean that you're going to throw her back to the street. You are not her God. As I said, we worship the same God, but we have different graces. It's the grace of Mary is overshadowing you and Joy. That's what I want to tell you today. It is not too late. But only be an abok, if your house is burning, there's no need of you pursuing rats. Going outside, showing the sign of patriotism where there is fire in the mountain, in your house. You can still talk with Mary. Discuss certain things with her off camera. Imagine you doing all those things for Mary. And at the same time, Mary is still coming online to still protect you, to still defend you. My dear, this is what we call true love. You get some lady that will do all those things. In fact, whenever online are saying something, they will not come outside and defend you. But Mary is still showing sign of true love. Watch that girl very well. Mary know the faker. Now me they tell you I'm a woman. Life is all about packaging. Watch Mary. I'm not supporting Mary 100%. As I said, there are certain things Mary did that was wrong. But to an extent, with all this name that you called her on internet and say blogger should blog it, the same lady is still coming out full chest and still telling people, defending you, fighting for you. Haba! What next do you want? Until you cause dementia for her. Is it what you want? Frustration is real. Tissue terror is real. In as much as she is covering up, I know that all these things are hurting her. Because she doesn't know what to say. You come online again. That is why she decided to keep it to herself. There's a lot of things that is bothering Mary. There's a lot of things that is hurting her. That she wants to air it out. She wants to share it with you. But seeing you being somebody that another person, side chick, can easily manipulate, she decided to keep it to herself and dying in silence, pretending to be strong when she is not strong. Fighting for you, still defending you, the same online that you are calling her names and telling blogger to blog it. My brother Ifechuku, David, I beg, there are some things you need to recheck. Discuss with her. Something is hurting her. She had already seen you. That's why I use that first scenario of a young, struggling guy picking food from a trash. Mary has already seen you as her role model, has already seen you as elder brother, has already seen you as uncle, has already seen you as a father, has already seen you as a mother that she never had. Although she has mother, I'm not saying that nobody gave birth to her. Don't get me wrong. But in as much as the parents are not there, she has already seen you as the parents. Don't let me speak another language, self. So you making her to feel like as if she's nobody. No, you are not her God. With all these things, that is why she decided to become strong on her own. You are the one that's supposed to make her feel strong. Stand, nothing is happening, I'm with you. But no, we are not doing it. The only thing you do is just to discredit her in everything that she does. And be crediting side chick and making side chick to feel like Takapa. I have never seen it in Igbo land though, where a side chick will turn to be something else. I'm very sure that if Mary is another Igbo woman, Joy will never try that nonsense. In fact, Joy will never even near the house, not to talk of. But don't underestimate a vicious woman, making her to feel like she doesn't have choice. There is an option somewhere. There's always an option. But I'm telling you, you can still work things out. Take Joy out of the picture. That's what I'm telling you. But it's left for you to go outside and be showing patriotism. Come back and meet your war. Meet your fire burning. But if you are falling out of love, I kept on saying it, two of you can go apart without anybody dragging each other. Without anybody being hurt. You can still do it. Don't pretend to love somebody when inside you are falling out of love. Don't. It doesn't work that way. It may work, but it will not last. That is just it. Well, that is my candid advice. Thank you. And I wish you happy birthday, long life and prosperity.